Looking to the future, I think that the preservation movement faces many challenges in the years ahead, and I think that Preserve Arkansas is working diligently to meet those challenges.
Historic preservation is the greenest thing you can do. Number one, the materials in the building you're looking at, it took energy to create those. So now you get to tear it down and build something else. Well, you've got the energy of demolition, you've got the energy for new materials. We don't have that kind of energy to spare.
These wonderful structures, particularly in architectural things, that are representing the past, but yet they have to live in the future. And that's what we have to be, is innovative at how to keep them viable and useful. And that is what they really promote.
We think about sort of these great iconic buildings, and they get a lot of the attention, and they get the write-ups and the professional press, and they're the ones that the architects are going to put on their web pages. Well, that's fine. That's important. But there is another layer of preservation to be unpacked that is about progressive, adaptive use, about work that maintains continuity, scale, and sense of place in the environment.
Preservation, having that physical built environment, not just dates and names and pages in a history book, but having a place where these significant people lived or significant events happened, makes it real and helps you understand your own history, where you are today and where you're heading.
Places embody our collective history, and whether that's history that we celebrate or that we need to grapple with and even condemn and maybe heal from, I think places, historic places, provide space to do that.
I think about why I enjoy preservation and why I like working with Preserve Arkansas. I think it's probably more emotional, just liking old buildings and walking into a house like this house and seeing the detail and all the effort and craftsmanship that have gone into it. Saving those buildings, not just behind glass, but saving them as buildings that we can continue to occupy, have new businesses, new people living in them.
I was in college for the first Earth Day, and that has really affected my life view. Not too many years after Earth Day, the National Trust for Historic Preservation had a poster that had historic buildings, a pile of bricks, and a gallon of gasoline, and there was an equivalency there. And to me, that says it all. Why tear down when we can reuse, recycle, and reduce? We do not need to throw out the old just so we can build something new.
It's that love and dedication that people have for that history and what these houses mean and the stories that they could tell if the walls could talk, that are so very, very important. And it gives you a sense of place. You see in all cities the issue of architecture, and not just so much what the building looks like, but what it means to the community that it was placed in.
Preservation is important because it'll bring us together as people. It'll bring us together like that humanness, that we're all the same. When you study our culture and study our history and preserve it and research it, document it, look at it really good, we all are moved by the same things.
Thank you so much for allowing me to revisit these memories from 40 years ago, to think about all of the wonderful people I met and worked with at the Historic Preservation Alliance of Arkansas, and all of the accomplishments I've watched the organization make in the years since I was on the staff there. Thank you.
We congratulate HPAA on its 40th anniversary for being out there and helping people and organizations like ours, small grassroots organizations, to do big things because of the information that you've been giving out and the way you kind of hold our hands and walk it through.
Congratulations, Preserve Arkansas, on your 40 years of existence. I am continually astonished at the work you do, and I am so proud to have been a very small part of your history, because you have been such a large part of mine. Thank you.